Okay, today I presentation chapter 3 about Zeron programming onoi solke bangpop. And the first we're talking about Chuan programming onoi chokon. We go to Chojangki, it means Sileng you use song and the for train this that mean the design goal where the simplicity and speed of the executable code are important and design as close to machine language as possible. And COBOL, we talking about design language with more general criteria than code efficiency and improve ease of writing and readability by using block structure and recursion. And also algorithmic design as a language for exchange the algorithm between developer to need for the real for readability. Goal improve readability by making the program look like normal English text. And then we're talking about from 1960 year. This means Pokjap song Cheo. And this means we're talking about design with a lot of emphasis on complexity control to solution for this abstraction technique generality orthogonality. And also we talking about from 1970 years to 80. This one the Silengan Tachinen Sikan. The design is for simplicity, consistency, and reliability. Control introduce mathematical meaning to syntax, improve the reliability of the program, prove the accuracy of the program translated by the translator. And also we're talking about from 1980 to 1990. Attempt were made to make logic a programming language. Attempts have been made to ingress the logic or machine language rigor of the language. And then we talking from 1990 until now. This success of object-oriented language, Smalltalk, C++, Java, object-oriented method for abstraction is empirical verify. Also, abstraction machining extension of language through library rest of action code. And this Visual Code Programming ono ka chu các chuoya hal chukon. And we go to Pandokson. Pandokson is mean read ability. Meant to ask how easy to read and understand a writing program. And Chaksong yung osong is mean writing ability. Meant to ask how easy it can be to write a program related to read ability. Sinesong relies ability. Characteristic related to ability of the program too much to maintain its performance for a specified period and under specified condition. Also, the probability that a program will operate without error for a certain amount of time to obtain accurate and a consistent result in a given environment. Number 2, we're talking about programming ono solke wonchik hilpansong generality. The property of avoiding special case and combining closely related concept into one more general one. And down is for example. And we go to the next execution orthogonality. The property that the contract of a language should not have different meaning in different context. And here for the example. Also, we go to Hoa Hik Il Sung. Uniformity, similar thing must look similar and have similar meaning, and different thing must look different and have different meaning. And down is for the example. Okay, we continue to this 유율성 efficiency. 목적 코드의 유율성 it mean object code efficiency mean the translator must be able to generate efficient executable code. And the next is 번역 의 유율성 translation efficiency means that the design language must be able to translate quickly by a translator, and also easy of the implementation. This means you need to be able to write translator efficiently, and also one more is programming your song. Programming efficiency, it means how quickly and easy you can write program in a design language. Oh, sorry, and the one also Thanh Song simplicity and Kan Song. It means that the language should be concise, not complex. A low number of the contract does not mean that language is concise. And the next, this one is talking about Pyongyang rock. Expressiveness. Expressiveness means how easy a language can express a complex process or structure. An example of a highly expressive concept recursion structure in the LISP and SLGOL factorial calculation. And also the Taeyak song is mean restrictability. It means that a programmer can write a program even if he have minimal knowledge of a language and only a part of the structure of the language. Programmers do not need to learn the entire language to use it efficiently. And this case, when the full language implementation is expensive or the full implementation is unnecessary, the translator author can implement and use only a part of the language. And Kichunchuna Kyuchik Kwae Il Kwan Song. It means the language design should have standardized characteristic and concept, must be easy to learn and understand for experienced programmer. And this Chong Hak Song or Myong Hak Song, it means that there is an exact definition of the language. Example, that there is an exact definition of a language that make it possible to predict the execution of the program. Accurate definition of language help program and translator reliability and how to achieve accuracy. Also, language standard or reference guideline should be as accurate as possible and understandable by the majority of language speakers. And we go to this means key fact to keep song machine independent. It means that the language is independent of any particular machine. Representative method for machine independent. It means that language is independent of any particular machine. And we go to the Poan song security, like Anton song. Principle for designing language that reduce programming error and make them easy to discover. Security closely related to reliability and correctness, and the goal is to minimize the number of errors that programmer can make. The principle let language designer to introduce data type checking and variable declaration into programming language. And this we're talking about 성공적인 언어를 개발하는 processor. 1. Select a specific application area. 2. From a design committee as small as possible. 3. Choose a clear design purpose. 4. Open the design language to a few interest people. 5. Define the definition of a language. 6. Build a model, compiler, or type define language semantic. 7. Edit language definition again. 8. Write and present guideline in clear and concise language. 9. Provide and widely distribute numerical value compiler. And 10 is write a very clear language primer that explain how to use the language. And we go to next is a programming or no 해석 기법 versatile. It means the computer user mainly write programming in a high-level language different from machine language. We are faced with the problem of how to run program writing in high-level language on a real machine. And this the resolution: one, compilation technique; two, interpretation technique; three, hybrid technique. Okay, we go to one is compile, a method of converting a program written a high-level language into the program that the computer can directly run. And the compiling program is mean a compiler. Advantage: one, the translation is complete. The program can be executed quickly. We go to the example for the compiler. Okay, the next is compile can this we compile step. The first is one C program, the next of a phun sok than ke ku phun sok than ke chung kan go thư seng song than ke che sok hwa than ke code thư seng song than ke and the mokchok program. Okay, we go to of a phun sok than ke English this lexical analysis step. Structure translate the native program into token. Identify separator, operator, number, keyword, comment, exact. And next is Kumun phun sok than ke passing step. In the lexical analysis step, the received token are checked for grammatical correctness, and if there are no error, a structure called it a pass tree is created. And the 중간 code 생성 단계 intermediate code generation step. Generate a program with intermediate code that is not machine language but close to machine language without being dependent on any machine. Also this one 최적 단계 optimization step. Reuse the size of intermediate code that speed up execution by removing unnecessary code from intermediate code or improving into more efficient code. and this for the example. And we also go to Samsung Tanke, the code generation step. Generate an object program that the computer can recognize from the optimized intermediate code. Compilation is the translate of the program right in a high-level language into machine language. The compiled code is called object code. And object code that has been translated cannot be executed as it is, because translated object code can call other object code or library function. Therefore, it is necessary to link the code called from the object code to each other. And when the object code goes through the linking process, it become executable code. Once the executable code is loaded into main memory, the program can be executed. And this the program Ponjok Kwajong is the program translate process, and the pink color is here the code group or no go to compile, and then the Mukchok module, and Mukchok module connect to the linker and go to loader module loader, and the last is key care in is the Ibrock Charu. If we mean go to the ceiling Korkwa, and did the last step. And 2 interpreter K-pop interpretation direct execution of program written in high-level language. Program written in high-level language can be directly executed without any translation process. Okay, number 3, we go to hybrid K-pop, a combination of the compilation and interpreter technique. Translate a program written in a high-level language into an intermediate code to make it easy to interpret and execute the translate intermediate code from program. Hybrid technique processing process. And here this example of a Java one C program of a Punsok Tanke Kumun Punsok Tanke Chungkan Go to Sengson Tanke and interpreter and Kyoqua. And this example for the using like compiler and 특성언어 사용어 작성 program. And for the compiler use interpreter go to Mac, and this for the Linux and using Windows. Here platform equal hardware platform plus operating system platform, and the reason for program incompatibility. Machine language is different for each CPU. API vary by operating system. Executable file format is different for each operating system. For C and C++ 응용 program can like select only the Intel CPU with the Linux and cannot select with the Apple Mac or Intel CPU with the Windows. Java 응용 program for write one time can run anywhere. Look like it, for example, a write only one time can run like Intel CPU plus Linux, Apple Mac PC, and Intel CPU plus Windows notebook all can run the program. And number 7 is programming 언어의 명세 기법. common syntax, structural semantic of programming language, the associative law between sentence elements that indicate the relationship between the program sentence element. Syntax representation of programming language to usually use BNF notation. And 문맥 자육 문법. This context-free grammar. Propose for type of grammar for natural language. It turned out to be useful for describing the syntax of the programming language. It consists of series of creation rule in the form, and BNF like Baker's need to form. Bacchus near form. The most common notation for defining the syntax form of the programming language. B and F definition of syntax in a language. A set of production rule that create sentence in a language. And Samsung Chuchik production rule. The project to be defined is expression on the left side of the rule, and the definition of the object is displayed on the right side of the rule. It is also used a syntax rule for recognizing whether a written program is a syntactically correct program. This BNF Chuki Pop Han Sipsolcha identify Chong before the example, and beta Kihu beta symbol. And here's for the B and F Chukie Sayong Twen Tuksu Tul. This for the special symbol used to express the language that is not part of the language begin expression. This for the meta symbol on the right side, and here the meaning of the symbol. And we go to E, B, and F. Attention because new form. B and F should keep up. 을 확정하여 보다 읽기 쉽고 간단하게 표현된 표기법입니다. This 복합문 compound statement. E, B, and F는 반복되는 최대 횟수와 최소 횟수 명시를 가능합니다. And here beta symbol, and here is the meaning. The carol like 0번 이상 반복. Okay. And here also for the example. And we go to Kumun Topio syntax diagram. How to tap definition for syntax other than the E, B, B&F method. How to graphically describe a sentence. Form similar to flowchart. Sentence diagram 1-to-1 correspond then with E, B, and F. A non-terminal symbol is a rectangle. A terminal symbol is a cycle or an eclipse, and the order is expressed using line and arrow. This one for terminal H and non-terminal B. This for the Kumun Topjo Krinin Pangpop. And A, this the symbol H1, H2 until Hn, and Hi is not terminal in Kyungwoo. A H1, H2, Hn. Hi is terminal in Kyungwoo. The A, H1, H2 go to Hn. And this alpha A, alpha 1, alpha 2, and alpha n, and this for the me. A equal Frody bracket alpha, and A equal square bracket alpha, and A equal alpha 1, alpha 2, and beta. It go to pass 3. 한 표현이 주어진 BNF에 의해 작성될 수 있는지 보여를 나타냅니다. 대상을 root로 하고 단말기로 만들을 왼쪽에서 오른쪽으로 나열입니다. 주어진 표현에 대한 파스트리가 존재하면 그 표현을 주어진 BNF에 의해 작성되었다고 말합니다. And for the example also, 통일 문장에 대해서 2개 이상의 서로 다른 파스트리가 발생되면 이런 문장을 모호하게 하다고 합니다.